Good morning. Coming up on Early today, massive flooding strikes multiple areas around the nation with more driving rain expected today. A passing of another Hollywood legend.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
Lauren Bacall, the woman Humphrey Bogart swept off her feet, dead at the age of 89. New details from investigators surrounding Robin Williams' suicide. Plus, things getting a little hot at NFL training camps. A major gun control ruling is upheld in federal court. And the Ice Bucket Challenge to fight Lou Gehrig's disease continues to grow. It's Wednesday, August 13th. Early today starts right now. Well, good morning on this Wednesday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Betty Nguyen. Another tragic loss for Hollywood. Silver screen siren Lauren Bacall has died. The 89-year-old died from a stroke Tuesday in New York City. On screen, Bacall sizzled in films like The Big Sleep. Off screen, she was part of the team of Bogey and Bacall. NBC's Mark Barger with a look at her extraordinary career.
She delivered one of the most memorable movie lines ever.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
Lauren Bacall to Humphrey Bogart in 1944's To Have and Have Not. Just 19 years old, it was her first film, opposite a movie icon who a year later would become her husband. Bacall would refer to Bogart as my great love for the rest of her life.
I was so lucky to have had him, to have had that life and had that romance and had the whole everything that happened to me at once.
Their marriage led to 3 more movie collaborations before his death in 1957. The Big Sleep.
I like that. I'd like more.
Dark Passage.
I've sort of joined your team.
When I leave here, you're off my team.
And Key Largo. Each one showcasing Bacall's smoky voice and sultry looks.
What's the decision?
I don't know yet.
She was born Betty Joan Persky on September 16, 1924, in New York City. Bacall's meteoric rise in Hollywood led to more than 30 films and a career spanning more than 60 years. In 1953, Bacall starred with Marilyn Monroe in How to Marry a Millionaire.
That's where Freddie and I got married.
You mean you married that crowbar?
Other roles had her opposite some of Hollywood's greatest leading men. Bacall was also at home on the stage. Applause brought her a Tony Award in 1970. She won another in 1981 for Woman of the Year. On film, her 1996 performance in The Mirror Has Two Faces earned a Golden Globe Award.
And I'm not giving it back.
And the first and only Academy Award nomination of Bacall's career, Best Supporting Actress.
A man at last.
An honorary Academy Award came her way in 2009. It was an accolade that came late in life, but served as a testament to Lauren Bacall's role in Hollywood's golden age. Mark Barger, NBC News.
This morning, we are learning more about the death of actor and comedian Robin Williams. Investigators are now awaiting toxicology reports, but it was announced that Williams committed suicide by hanging himself with a belt. Memorials for Williams are growing all across the country, like this one outside the house in San Francisco where Mrs. Doubtfire was filmed. In Boston, fans left chalk messages and flowers near a bench where Robin Williams lectured Matt Damon's character in Good Will Hunting. Damon released a statement on Tuesday saying, in part, "Robin brought so much joy into my life, and I will carry that joy with me forever. He was such a beautiful man. I was lucky to know him, and I will never, ever forget him." Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon also took a moment to remember Williams late last night.
And you would watch him and you would cry laughing, and you would think, I'm never going to see anyone like this human ever. It's just amazing. His brain was always thinking 10 steps ahead of what he was saying. He was like the Muhammad Ali of comedy.
Indeed. Well, now to the latest in Iraq. This morning, there are 130 more U.S. troops at work in Erbil, Iraq's worst hotspot. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel says this is not a combat boots-on-the-ground kind of operation. The troops were sent to help ease the humanitarian crisis and help refugees who've been trapped by ISIS. NBC's Richard Jordan is live from the nation's capital. Richard, what's the latest with this?
Betty, that U.S. support team is there in Iraq now, and this morning Australia's Prime Minister is considering sending combat troops there too. ISIS, meanwhile, shows no sign of backing down. It is clear that the crisis is escalating, and so is the international response.
More Americans arrive in Iraq, but U.S. officials say it's to help, not to fight.
As the president has made very clear, we're not going back into Iraq in any of the same combat mission dimensions that we once were in Iraq.
3 years after U.S. troops left Iraq, now 130 additional Marines and Special Ops forces are in Erbil. The team is there in a supporting role as ISIS militants threaten to kill up to 30,000 Yazidi Christians holed up on Sinjar Mountain, refusing to convert to Islam. Congressional leaders weigh in on President Obama's strategy.
I would say we need much more sustained air attacks, not just in Kurdistan, but throughout the ISIS area. Find out where they're deployed, go after them.
The key issue is the issue of the political situation in Baghdad, and that is something that we have to respect Iraqi institutions.
Iraq's political power struggle continues. A day after Iraq's president named a new prime minister, Tuesday, a suicide bomber attacked the checkpoint leading up to his house in Baghdad. The country divided politically and locked in a brutal civil war.
And embattled Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki is refusing to step aside. The new administration in Iraq says it is necessary for him to move on so that they can have full control of the government and then start to gain the confidence of those Iraqi citizens. Betty?
All right, Richard, thank you so much for that. And this morning, more questions than answers in that racially charged shooting in St. Louis.
We want the federal government to step in. The local authorities have put themselves in a position, hiding names, not being transparent.
The comment coming after Michael Brown's autopsy was released. It revealed shots killed him, but not how many. With tension still high, a move to keep the calm. There is a no-fly zone over the town. It comes after a police chopper came under fire. And the president weighing in on the shooting of the unarmed teen, calling the death heartbreaking and asking people to talk with one another in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. As for the grieving parents,
I need all us to come together and do this right. No violence, man.
Police still will not identify the officer who shot Brown due to death threats made against him. Extreme weather leaving behind extreme images in North Carolina. The rain was just relentless. 3 inches of it fell over Raleigh. Areas were left soaked and submerged. In Nebraska, a hospital security camera caught this. Floodwater smashing through cafeteria windows. My goodness. In parts of Arizona, it was wet and wild. A summer storm dropped up to 2 inches of rain. But in Nevada, the nation's largest reservoir hits an all-time low. Lake Mead has dropped to 1,080 feet above sea level. That's almost the width of a football field. In 1983, it was 1,225 feet. Now, this lake is very crucial, providing drinking water to 7 states. Now for a look at the weather outside. So some people getting way too much rain, others
we
not
need to
getting
spread
enough.
it out.
Yeah,
that's been the problem.
That
was the problem
field.
with winter. We didn't spread out the snow, the cold. That's been the problem this summer. We haven't spread out the rain or the chilly weather, and it's hot in the west. And the rainfall yesterday was just epic around the Baltimore area. 6.3 inches officially in the last 24 hours at BWI Airport. I mean, that's like unheard of. You get that type of rains like when a hurricane or tropical storm is around. We saw one location, Greenhaven, Maryland, with 10 inches of rain. Now, it has not been widespread. Philadelphia about an inch, D.C. about an inch. New York City only picked up a little over ½ an inch. But look at JFK Airport. They did pick up a little over 2.5 inches of rain with that thunderstorm over central Long Island where there is a flash flood warning. So that area is going to extend up into Connecticut this morning and then towards Massachusetts and Providence as we go throughout the peak of the rush hour. So that's when we'll watch it. And then by about 6 p.m., we will clear out most areas today. So again, the worst of it will be for the morning rush hour. That's your national forecast. Now here's a look at the weather outside your window. Your closer look today does show that heavy rain threat up in New England, especially central and southern New England. The mid-Atlantic states are going to be clearing out today. And in the southeast, a little better today around Atlanta, but still thunderstorms persistent in Florida this afternoon. So, I mean, the type of rain that the windshield wipers can't keep up with right now over Long Island, heading up into Connecticut shortly.
That's not the type of rain we want.
No one wants to drive in that, so if you can, hold off.
All right, thank you. So which profitable companies pay 0% or less in taxes? We'll name names. Plus, a major victory for gun control advocates. That's next.
So this board gives me rates on Progressive Direct and other car insurance companies?
Yes.
But you're Progressive and they're them.
Yes.
But they're here.
Yes.
Are you?
There?
Yes.
No.
Are you them?
I'm me.
But the lowest rate is from them.
Yes.
So them's best rate is?
Here.
So where are them?
Aren't them here?
I already asked you that.
When?
Feels like a while ago.
You want to take it from the top?
Rates for us and them. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
How about a tasty sausage sandwich?
Let's go! It's time to get to work.
Hi, honey.
Make every day taste like the weekend. Jimmy Dean, shine on.
Now, drench lips with glossy wet color. New Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stain. Weightless, creamy lip stain saturates lips with brilliant shine and vivid color. Hydrates with vitamin E and aloe. New Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stain. This is love for your lips. Revlon.
What in the world? Hey, Tommy, what kind of toilet paper does your mom buy?
Quilted Northern Ultra Plush.
Ah, Quilted Northern, a silky clean you just can't resist.
You got the bargain kind. You would need like a bunch of those to clean this mess.
You're probably right. Hi, Cascade Kitchen Counselor. 1 pack of Cascade Complete cleans tough food better than 6 packs of the bargain brand combined. Cascade, beyond clean and shine every time.
Welcome to the corner of making healthy choices and getting major kudos. Just look at you. You're being healthy, even in little ways. That's worth celebrating. That's why Walgreens created the first program that gives you rewards points just for healthy behavior. So stick with it. You've got a lot of people cheering you on. Download the app and start getting rewarded today at the corner of happy and healthy.
Welcome back, everybody. A major federal ruling has gun control advocates celebrating this morning. Last year, Maryland lawmakers banned 45 assault weapons and limited gun magazines to 10 rounds. Well, now, despite claims that it violates the Second Amendment, a judge has ruled the law constitutional. You remember the picture. Elian Gonzalez, the shipwrecked Cuban boy at the center of a bitter international custody battle 14 years ago. Flash forward to yesterday, the now 20-year-old is moved to tears watching a video in which he meets Fidel Castro. The Cuban dictator turns 88 today. And Chris Christie is getting in on the Ice Bucket Challenge craze for ALS research. The New Jersey governor challenged Senator Cory Booker, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, and NBC's own Jimmy Fallon. In the past 2 weeks, the trend has raised $4 million for the National ALS Association. He doesn't seem fazed by that cold water at all. All right, time to get down to business. Gambling saturation strikes Atlantic City as the town's newest and largest casino is closing its doors in September. The $2.4 billion Revel Casino Hotel failed to find a buyer for even pennies on the dollar. Over 3,000 employees will soon be out of work. It is the third Atlantic City casino to go belly up this year. A new study in USA Today found that about 20 major profitable companies paid 0 taxes or even less. Among the more well-known on the list, Merck, General Motors, Public Storage, Boston Properties, Seagate Tech, and Rupert Murdoch's News Corp. Wall Street may soon be sour on Candy Crush. In fact, it's already going sour on it. King Digital stock is down 20%, and reports that daily users of their games have dropped from 143 million to 138 million. But that's still more people than live in Japan, Mexico, the Philippines, England, and 183 other countries, to be exact. All right, so LeBron takes on the Heat, and we've got the big day. Plus, a no-holds-barred version of Early Today. Sports is next. Don't go anywhere.
Geico's been helping people save money for over 75 years. They've really stood the test of time, much like these majestic Rocky Mountains, which must be named after the Rocky...
That would be Rocky the Flying Squirrel, Mr. Gecko, sir. Obviously.
Come on, Bullwinkle. They're named after...
first president, George Rockington.
That doesn't even make any sense, Mr. Winkle.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
These little angels build in softness, and these little angels build in strength, and that little angel says, wee! 60% more sheets than Charmin. Everything you want and the value you love. Angel Soft.
Jackie's heart attack didn't come with a warning. Today, her doctor has her on a Bayer aspirin regimen to help reduce the risk of another one. If you've had a heart attack, be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
How about a tasty sausage sandwich?
Let's go! It's time to get to work. Bye, honey.
Make every day taste like the weekend. Jimmy Dean, shine on.
Carrie the Sparkle Fairy here. Are you about to spend that on paper towels? Well, I use Bounty. Use Sparkle. It's just right for cleaning up everyday little messes without cleaning out your piggy bank. Sparkle, the bright way to clean.
Laura's life is full of mysteries,
A nearly perfect crime.
and she's going to solve them all.
I'm not looking for evidence of murder. I'm looking for evidence of adultery.
While she's fighting crime, where will she park her kids?
I'm just a cheerleading guy.
And I'm just a mother with a shiny badge.
And how could her sometimes husband become her new boss?
You've got to be kidding me!
Deborah Messing and the Mysteries of Laura, Wednesdays this fall on NBC.
Have we met before?
The Avalon 2012?
Yeah!
I remember looking at this girl and thinking, I wish I was here with her. You're the girl. This is meant to be.
No, it's not.
It was her in the silver dress.
Did you dig around the internet for pictures of me?
Yes. Maybe I could use a little meant to be in my life.
It was you.
This morning on Today, a world tour, new perfume, new music on the way, and a major milestone. Carson Daly catches up with the busy guys of the biggest boy band in the world. We're talking about One Direction. That's coming up. But right now in sports, the San Francisco Giants honored longtime superfan Robin Williams before their game against the White Sox. Williams went to a whole lot of Giants games and was even the play ball presenter before the 2010 Division Series. The team took a moment of silence and played a video tribute honoring him. In Pittsburgh, Pirates pitcher Edinson Volquez makes a blind grab off a hit. Impressive. You see that? He'll throw to home to stop the runner from third. An awkward catch, all right, but one that you have to see to believe. The Pirates win it 4-2. To Cleveland now, a rain delay during the Indians-Diamondbacks game turns into every kid's fantasy, grown-ups too. Even a few Indians players, as you see here, even use the giant tarp as a slip and slide. Former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer officially owns the Los Angeles Clippers. He pledges to be hardcore support for the team. Coach Doc Rivers and the staff, now former owner Donald Sterling, had appealed his estranged wife's authority to sell that team, but that was denied. Shelley Sterling shared her bittersweet reaction.
I wanted to cry because it was the finale of the Clippers for us. And now it's going to a wonderful person, and I still feel involved.
As part of the deal, Shelley will receive courtside tickets for life and be recognized as the Clippers' #1 fan. The NBA will release the upcoming season's schedule tonight. There are rumors of a Christmas Day matchup between LeBron James's Cavaliers and the Miami Heat. Well, things got downright nasty during a Cowboys-Raiders joint practice. A small altercation between a few players soon turned into a full-on brawl from both squads. Fans even got involved, causing Dallas cornerback B.W. Webb to shove back. No word on any punishments. My goodness. And the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge has reached new heights. Literally. Check it out. The NHL's Paul Benchonnet got his cold shower from a chopper atop a mountain, rocking a tiny European-style swimsuit. He called out fellow athletes LeBron James, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson to take the Ice Bucket Challenge next.
Early Today is brought to you by Touch of Gray. Get the look you want with the new Touch of Gray mustache and beard.
Just ahead, the return of Han Solo. Babs gets a little help from the king. Plus, Justin Bieber prepares for anger management while his wallet gets a little lighter.
Just you, with the great facial hair. When gray creeps in, do you lose it all? Not you. New Touch of Gray Mustache and Beard reduces gray without getting rid of it all in just 5 minutes. For the perfect gray look you want. New Touch of Gray Mustache and Beard.
If you're taking antihistamines for your nasal allergy symptoms but are not getting the relief you need, try Nasacort Allergy 24-Hour. Nasacort starts working on the first day, then gives you relief that gets stronger than Claritin with daily use. That's because antihistamines target only one cause of your nasal allergy symptoms. Nasacort stops more, relieving the worst nasal allergy symptoms, even congestion, for 24 hours. Nasacort Allergy 24-Hour. Stops more of what makes you miserable.
Don't be envious. Be envied.
New Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy.
In just 2 steps, I get what I want.
Base coat and color in one. Then diamond top coat for gorgeous, life-resistant wear. In 30 easy-to-remove shades.
Revlon.
How about a tasty sausage sandwich?
Let's go. It's time to get to work.
Hi, honey.
Make every day taste like the weekend. Jimmy Dean, shine on.
So we've had a Tempur-Pedic for a while, but now that we have the adjustable base, it's even better.
I'm gonna go up.
Discover how Tempur-Pedic can move you. And now through September 7th, save up to $500 on a Tempur-Pedic mattress and adjustable base.
Your eyes, even 10 miles away, they can see the light of a single candle. Look after them with Centrum Silver, multivitamins for your eyes, heart, and brain. Now with a new, easy-to-swallow coating.
What in the world? Hey, Tommy, what kind of toilet paper does your mom buy?
Quilted Northern Ultra Plush.
Ah, Quilted Northern, a silky clean you just can't resist.
The Wrinkle Cream Graveyard. If it doesn't work fast, you're on to the next thing. Clinically proven Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. It targets fine lines and wrinkles with the fastest retinol formula available. You'll see younger-looking skin in just 1 week. 1 week, this one's a keeper. Rapid Wrinkle Repair. And for dark spots, Rapid Tone Repair. From Neutrogena.
"20 miles outside of Denver, the Central City Parkway closed all 4 lanes because of this. A rock slide went down and shattered 2 telephone poles, closed the roads. Thankfully, no vehicles were in the way of that rock slide. So that would have been ugly. Look at that, a lot of cleanup. That'll probably take another day or 2 to open up the highway. Now, as far as the forecast for today, we mentioned the flash flooding yesterday in Baltimore, flash flooding overnight in Atlantic City, New Jersey with 5 to 6 inches of rain, and now that is heading over areas of Long Island into Connecticut with some thunderstorms, torrential rain. That's the travel trouble spot. Thankfully, for the rest of today and tomorrow, the middle of the country looks just fine.
All right, thank you so much, Bill. Well, for some entertainment news right now, the mighty Han Solo is back. After recuperating from a leg injury, Harrison Ford is returning to the set of Star Wars 7 later this month to restart filming. Ariana Grande just released the video for her song Break Free, and in it she gets a little special effects help in fighting aliens. I haven't seen that before. The song is the second off her sophomore album, and she will be performing on today, August 29th. Legendary singer Barbra Streisand has announced her new album, Duets, will feature a song between her and Elvis Presley. Yes, you heard me right. Streisand revealed that through the magic of modern technology, she will partner with the king of rock and roll for a rendition of Love Me Tender. And Justin Bieber will plead guilty later today to misdemeanor charges of careless driving and resisting arrest. He also agreed to make a $50,000 charitable donation and take an anger management course. I'm betting when this is early today. We hope it's just your first stop of the day.
You don't want to comment on
right
Biebs?
here on NBC. We're going to let that one go.
Mr. Clean's grandmother was stronger than people twice her size, and that strength inspired his Liquid Muscle Cleaner. It lifts tough dirt so you do less scrubbing, and its nozzle stops by itself so less is wasted. Sure made Grandma proud. Mr. Clean Liquid Muscle.
Say so long to touch-ups. Revlon Color Stay Makeup. Breakthrough time-release technology. Keeps skin balanced for a continuously fresh look. 24-hour wear. Flawless results.
How about a tasty sausage sandwich?
Let's go. It's time to get to work.
Hi, honey.
Make every day taste like the weekend. Jimmy Dean, shine on.
Carrie the Sparkle Fairy here. Are you about to spend that on paper towels?
Well, I use Bounty.
Use Sparkle. It's just right for cleaning up everyday little messes without cleaning out your piggy bank. Sparkle, the bright way to clean.
This morning on Today, remembering Robin Williams. One of his Mrs. Doubtfire co-stars joins Natalie to talk about her own personal struggles and how he helped her through them. An exclusive interview this morning on Today.
Leading the news in the LA Times, LAPD fatally shoots man. Family calls it unjustified. Reports say the 24-year-old unarmed black man had mental issues. Police say an officer shot him during a struggle, and the family wants to know why. The incident is being investigated. And in the Huffington Post, Brazil's appalling virginity test for women sparks outrage. Prosecutors are looking into why women are being asked to undergo gynecological tests before applying for coveted state jobs. Brazil's health ministry says it ensures candidates are able to keep their jobs for an average of 25 years. Yeah, scratching my head on that one. Well, some other stories that we're following for you. They call it the mathematics version of the Nobel Prize. And now, for the first time in its 78-year history, it belongs to a woman. Iranian Stanford professor Miriam Mirzakhani is being awarded the Fields Medal for her work with the symmetry of curved surfaces.
Oh, that.
Yes, that old thing.
I was reading about that yesterday. It's really fascinating.
Sure
We'll talk about it after the show.
She says she hopes it encourages young female scientists and mathematicians. Well, a woman in Pennsylvania escaped her parked car just minutes before a sinkhole swallowed it up. The owner of a tanning salon actually dragged her out. Then the car vanished under the water that you saw there. There were no reported injuries. And a zoo in China celebrating the birth of not one, not two, but 3 baby pandas. Look at them. That's right, triplets, my friends. The experts say there's only a 1% chance of that ever happening, and they are all healthy.
We need good names.
And expected to survive. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be an outpouring of suggestions. Well, cowgirls and cowboys are coming far and wide to Australia. The country's first rodeo school is training future rodeo stars, bronc and bull riding. Professionals are teaching their students the competitive sport is more than just belt buckles. Dismount techniques and animal welfare procedures are all part of becoming a rodeo clown. Hey, it's hard work out there. Now, a look ahead. President Obama and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton may get a chance to hug it out today. Clinton is scheduled to do a book signing on Martha's Vineyard, where the Obamas are vacationing. This follows comments Clinton made in The Atlantic this week, in which she criticized the president's foreign policy, calling his early response to the conflict in Syria a, quote, failure. Want to say happy birthday to Mad Men actor John Slattery, who is 52. Weather Channel host Sam Champion turns 53. And former child actor Danny Bonaducci of the Partridge Family is 55. Now, keep it right here for more news, weather, and sports. I'm Betty Nguyen. Thanks for watching early today. Have a great Wednesday.